Good afternoon, parishioners from Immaculate Conceptions and Our Lady of Lourdes and St. Catherine and also St. Patrick. Today, Thursday afternoon, oh, Tuesday afternoon. So, couple of things, very important thing I want to debrief with you all because now we have more time to talk with you personally, my concern, and the COVID issues going on in our community. I ask that all of you, especially the parents, the young parents, and the youth, the young, you have to understand the situation, and we have to protect each other, protect our prisoners, especially those prisoners over 65 years old, very vulnerable to COVID. Just I want to brief you about the COVID situation in around the diocese of Portland. I mean, very bad. You know that everywhere have a spike in the coronavirus, and this is not something we can laugh about or we can like undermine. So we have to take it seriously. I just learned that from all people, they told me that in Portland, couple of places they have to close down. That means the priests have to close down the parishes, and because of COVID in the community happen, and or like I talked to some people, my family, last couple of weekend. Some of the pastors around the diocese, they very cautious, and they not allow 100 people in the church like us. Huh? So I want to see you to tell you, you know, the situation very intense, you know, and we have to take the risk action, you know, to let people maximum like 100 people in the church and 60 people in the hall. And I say that is doesn't mean that we are better than those parishes, but Rich is the one that I'm very concerned, especially recent week, what happened in our community. So I hope that I can let 100 people in the church, daily mass and weekend mass, and 60 people in the hall, weekend masses. We don't need to clamp down or panic or kind of thing, but we do have to do it right and be cautious. And let's say that last week I told you in the daily mass that last 2 weeks when we experienced the first COVID outbreak in our community here in Staten, and all the staff, we have to take rapid test, and all, thank God that all is negative, you know. And but the diocese, when I report to the clergy office, and they told me that I should close down the parish when this happened. I was shocked. I was shocked. I not agree with that, you know. But luckily, I tell them that no, everyone is negative, and we sanctify the church, the pews, and the office, and so we're okay now. And but I tell you that I have another call, you know, last couple days. I mean, right after last weekend, someone called me that they said that they was at mass. I think Ramon will have a letter for you about the protocol to let you know. So he was at 8 o'clock mass and no symptom, no aware of any symptom. But when he went home and in the in the evening of that Sunday, he began to experience a little mild symptom. And Monday, he go to take a rapid test and find out that he has positive. See, so that was dangerous. So that's just give me a warning flag, you know. And so I don't want to blame anyone. So when Ramon, you know, he put out the letter, the protocol to tell people that have to watch for symptoms. So everyone in the parents watch for symptoms. If you at mass, okay, and if you not have symptoms, you're fine, you know. And if you have symptoms, you have to talk to your doctor and take a test. Make sure you're negative. If you're positive, you have to quarantine for 14 days and take a test again. I don't want to talk much about it because you know how the CDC guideline and DICE guideline, you know, kind of thing. So, so that's the thing I want to brief with you. So I see, look like that we are, you know, we are in the critical time now, because next 10 days we have Christmas Mass. A lot of people will come. And again, the number is limited to 160. And if you not register, sign up, and you take a chance, you could show up. If we reach the number 160, we will lock the church. No one else can come in. So I'm sorry, because this is what we have to do, because this is for safety of the community, and also that I don't want that to shut down the whole church if we have outbreak here during the holiday season. That will the worst. And I hope you understand this. That's the goal. Keep the church open, safe, clean, and healthy. So this is a couple of things I want to remind you this. And I'm sorry, you have to say that you may say that I just talk again. So I think that I have to do this full. Number one is like, so far about the Christmas Mass sign up, I heard that the 4:30 Mass and 6:30 Mass on the Easter, the Christmas Vigil is full. So no one can register for those two Mass. But 8:30 and Spanish Mass and midnight Mass, 24th, 25th, and 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Mass in Immaculate Conception still available, I think. So please register to those masses if you cannot go to 4:30 and 6:30. So also the idea of Lourdes, you have to sign up through the Genius, sign up Genius. Huh? But I have to say that I'm thankful for those prisoners. You sign up, but you not show up at Mass for any reason. But I just assume that maybe you not feel well at the last minutes. So I don't blame you. Please stay home. Please stay home. If on the day you sign for Mass and you don't feel good, you feel a little like fever or body ache or lot of taste or dizzy, all kind of symptoms, that is a sign. So please stay home. And I have to tell you this, that I rather to have the Christmas Mass only like 30 people in the church. I still say Mass, and I don't blame anyone, because safe, you know, with 30 people at the church, we have more room, and I don't worry about spread of virus. Huh? So think about that. That is the key. That is the point of the spread. That means even though you sign up and you're healthy, you sign up, but on the day you go to Mass and you find out one of your members of your family feels sick, that person have to stay home. Or your children fall sick, you have to stay home with them because dispensation of mass still in play. Remember that. Huh? God understand that you can stay home and you can watch, attend mass through the live stream, please. So don't take risk and don't put the health of the community at risk. I know you love mass and you want to come to mass, but when it happens that you don't feel good, you don't feel healthy, just stay home, please. Huh? Even though that if you sign up for like you have a job to do like ushers or readers and kind of thing, so any function you do like door monitor, but you don't feel good, I don't blame you. Just stay home. Call the office, call me, or call Ramon. Say that you cannot show up. You don't need to say a reason. Just say you don't need to. You don't. You cannot show up, and we understand, and we will assign a sub for you. So this is a critical time, difficult time for everyone. So we will work it out. But and please, including me and Injun, everyone have to put um, the safety of the people the over 65 years old and the church or the children or they they have under conditions, but they at mass and think about that. We don't want say sorry and have happened. No, we have to be cautious instead of so sorry. And the second thing I want to say that wearing masks during mass, and some of you heard a rumor, and I heard a rumor too, that some parish in Portland, and I just heard a news that some Salem, St. Joseph Salem, I don't know where is that, but to me, I heard it in Portland. They have a happened like scenario like one parish, they have to call police when people they come to church and they don't want to wear mask. I think that's it was. I don't want to treat that to you, to anyone come to our door. No, we not a police state situation here. Okay, so but the thing is like at the priest meeting with the bishops, a bishop he very serious about wearing masks in the church. He said that he want all the pastors have to implement this rule. That means when you go to church, you have to wear mask. Except that if you tell me and that you have a medical condition that you cannot wear mask, or your children, small children, they cannot wear mask. So please try the best to fulfill this obligation. That means wearing mask. So I don't want to. I tell also that we will not call the police, but we will ask you to go home if you stubbornly or because of political reason. You say that no, you don't believe in face mask. So I'm sorry. We don't have that argument here. So if you're healthy, you don't have a reason to tell me that you can abstain from mask. So I ask you again, stay home. The mask still dispensation. Huh? You don't need to go to mass. Just wait for when the rule of wearing mask relax, so you can come again. So again, so the person he called me yesterday, he's about I told you about the person, he told me that he have a COVID, for the COVID. He told me when he come to mass, yes, he wear mask and he didn't mingle with anyone. And he talked to someone, he still wear mask and 6 feet away. So See, so face mask is very critical because you don't know. After mask, you go home and you get sick. So I think about that. So think about that. With that situation, we don't know. Then it look like that this is like mysterious. Is it COVID or mysterious? I don't know. And so we have to be alert. This is what the message of Jesus is about. We have to stay awake and we have to alert. We cannot relax yet. Huh? We cannot relax yet. So I think we are grateful to God because He gave us a opportunity to have 100 people in the church and 60 people in the hall. So you need to keep that blessing. Don't screw it up. Huh? So please, wearing mask. I don't want to deal to. I hope that you not give me a tough situation or give the door monitors or usher a tough situation. Huh? Don't need to accuse. I mean, no politics here. I don't listen to the news like from someone who said that mask is not effective. No, that's it to be not valid. Not valid. No. A bishop when he told us do that, so we do that, and the man right there, he told me he wear mask, and I hope that no one will feel symptom. The one that he called, he told that he contact anybody, he talk and after mass or something. Yeah, that kind of thing. So I hope you understand. And the third thing I want to say that relate to the COVID transmitted, and just follow the CDC red line. They say that a couple of things I want to remind you again that we have to continue to do this. I mean, okay, when you come to mass, I hope that most of you will have a personal hand sanitizing in your pocket. I mean, you know that you go to the right ad something, just bought one for your family, for your spouse, put in your pocket. So before you receive communion, you sanitize your hand, and before you go to church, you sanitize your hand. The church provide us at the vestibule. Please do use so, And before you leave the church, you have to sanitize your hand too. I mean, for your safety. This is for your safety, huh? For your safety. I mean, hands sanitizing, please. Often before but after the mass, huh? And I just have that you have to sanitize your pew. We provide wiper. You 1 or 2 wiper and wipe your pew, the kneelers and the seat your family sits and kind of things. And at the end of mass, you just throw away the wiper, and that is safe for you. We do the best. I think the procedure is still work, and don't forget that. Huh? And another thing I want to say that in the church, we have a high ceiling and a big church, good for 100 people. So I consider that is a very that man, it's not a closed space, you can say, And so it's like the supermarket, big place for 100 people. So, but the thing is, like I want to say that it will help us to prevent we got the COVID is don't talk to anyone more than 5 minutes after mass. Huh? That means everything had to be brief. I see they have a rule like they don't encourage us to sing at mass. Only the cantor, they will sing at mass. So even though that you have a face mask, you sing, you have to sing a soft voice, or when you respond, you please respond with a soft voice. Huh? You don't need to yell, you don't need to scream when you sing, especially if you said so cautious about those details. It will help. I mean, and when you talk to people outside the church, even though in the air, please still keep 6 feet away from your friend, from your neighbor, and make it brief. No more than 5 minutes. No second, of course, because the more longer the conversation go, the more chance the virus will in the air. This is aerosol. I mean, the virus, they just said that it's fly in the air. And when you talk to people, the longer you talk, the longer chance you breathe in those viruses. It's dangerous. So, dear brother and sister in Christ, I tell you that um, we don't. I have to remind you that my personal understanding about this virus is now in the news and the talk show, and they tell us that this coronavirus is like a flu. No, I don't believe that. I say that to the young people under 30 years old, yes, flu fly them. That means they can recover. But to the people more than over 60, it's not a flu. It's a coronavirus. And it died. People die because of this. Huh? Don't talk to me that, don't tell that, oh, Father, it only died like 1,000 people in 100,000 people. No, it's one life is precious. Huh? One life is precious in the sight of God. So we want people to live healthy, not live in the sickness and kind of thing. So please think about that. That means, so it's not a flu. It's only the flu for the young people. They can overcome it, but it's not the flu. It's a deadly. May become the deadly virus for people. They have a underlying medical conditions, or people they over 60. Who knows? And so I say that we already said that more cautious better than is sorry. Huh? I tell you, my family now very critical. I mean, I my brother called me home, to dinner, and I very hesitant to come home because my father is over 80 now, and he have asthma and kind of thing. So, and I don't want to take the blame if something happened to him, because with this situation happened, I don't know. And so so I think you in the situation when you have a parent like my father, and you will take them, and so the last thing I want to tell to all the family, you have a guest visitors during Christmas days come to stay with you, and make sure that if you rest for them too, and make sure that because they came from other states, so I hope that you have to be careful, make sure that they doesn't have the symptom, healthy. If not, they have to quarantine with you. So I mean, if you contact them, that mean, and I think that you should be quarantined too if you stay in the same house, because now the staff, office staff now closed, and I tell my staff that when they have the college child from home come home this holiday, and they have COVID. So I tell the staff that they have to stay home, don't show up in the office, even though that they test negative, but their son or daughter test positive, and they come home from the Christmas break. So that's a common sense. So give common sense, okay? Don't just take a chance, take a risk to the community, because when it happened, I don't know. So that is another thing I want to remind you that thing. So please, I said that this is a special video. Thank you, Ramon, to help me to put it up. So I don't want to say it in the mass because the mass already long. So please, we together work together because it's a critical time. The vaccine will come out, but it have to be another 6 months before it come to you, it come to me. So we have to be cautious, and we do the best we can. And I hope that you understand. No drama, no tragic happen, please, in our community. So when it is safe, the community will safe. So I hope that. So I thank you for your patience and thank you for your collaborations to make our faith community here in Staten, in Jordan, and St. Patrick and St. Catherine, in New City safe. And I keep all of you in my prayer. That means especially people, have to stay home, cannot go to mass. And I keep you all in my prayer. And just remember that God knows what we are going through. And this is not no one false. No one false. It's just a pandemic. And this is a test for all of us. How can be wise? Wise as a snake in this tough time. And also the gentle like a dove. We don't need to fight all kind of thing. So I tell them I tell all the usher and the dormitory that whenever situation we are in, we have to treat each other as Jesus tell us to do. That means let there be charity about that. We have to resolve any issue in a charitable manner. That means you can say that you have a right to go to mass, but I say that if you like stubbornly and you don't follow the rule, and say sorry, and I hope that you have to obey our bishops and obey the law enforcement, the law of the state, the community, help for the community, and my guideline, my guidance, and so, and hopefully that after the new year, everything will different. So thank you very much, and you all have a good evening. See you on weekend.